Welcome back, Tam Fam. All hour long, we've been talking about the law of attraction, how you can turn positive thoughts into positive experiences. And I'm back with Grammy-winning, multi-platinum selling artist Richard Marx, who says he owes his 4 decades of #1 hits to manifesting that destiny. Lionel Richie discovered you. Is that? Yeah, Lionel Richie discovered you. Is this the life you manifested, like this career? When you got that call and you're a kid, you say, "This is exact. I want to be a rock star," but is this the version of it? Look at you. Look at your hair. You look like Lionel's son.
Right?
So cute.
That was before I found King Kong hair straightener. I was a junior in high school in Chicago. I had written a handful of songs, my first batch of songs. Gosh. I had a demo tape, a cassette tape. Remember those?
Yeah.
And I knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew somebody in the Commodores organization, Lionel's former group. And somebody said, "Oh, we're going to get your tape to Lionel Richie." I was like, and I've told this story so many times that this call came in about 6 weeks later, and it was Lionel Richie calling my parents' house and asking for me. And I told the story, this is important for your topic. For years and years, I would tell the story and I go, I couldn't believe Lionel Richie called me. The truth is, I knew Lionel Richie was going to call me.
You knew it.
And not in a cocky way.
Yeah.
In a way that, like, I believed that my music was going to get to him.
Wow.
The fact that he was gracious enough and took the time to call this kid in Chicago. This is 1981. This is like, he and Michael Jackson are the biggest names in the music.
world. Yeah.
He took the time to call this kid and encourage me.
Yeah.
And I was, it was my senior year of high school, and he said, "You should come to LA, and when you come out here, look me up." He gave me his number. A year later, I graduated. I blew off college, went out to LA. He invited me over to the studio. He was making his first solo record.
That's crazy.
And I sang on a song called You Are, background vocals. You are the sun, you are.
Okay, I want to get to these questions real quick. All right, true or false, Richard originally gave his summer of 1989 #1 hit, Right Here Waiting, to legendary Barbra Streisand to record. True or false? Hold it up, our audience has cards. Okay,
Everybody's got
it's true,
it.
they all got it right.
It's true.
And she didn't take the song?
She asked me to write her a song. I had just written Right Here Waiting. I wasn't planning to use it on my album, so I sent it over to her. And she called me and said, "Richard, the music is so beautiful. I love the music, but you need to rewrite the lyrics because I'm not going to be right here waiting for anybody."
And you kept the recording? I heard you say, first of all, these little bobbleheads of you are hilarious sitting around here. Let me go to the next question. I'm gonna go to question 5. Let me speed up, here we go. True or false, Richard Marx and his wife, actress and TV host Daisy Fuentes, ran in the same circles for decades, but didn't meet each other until 2013 after he slid into her Instagram DMs and invited her to one of his concerts. Is that true? So it's a mix, so I see some false, I see some true. Hey, audience, I have a surprise. I know who knows the answer. Can we see Daisy? Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi, I'm so happy to be with you, even if it's from far away.
You know, we were supposed to surprise your husband, but he's a Virgo, and there's no surprising a Virgo, so he knew very well.
No.
My love.
Absolutely.
I miss you.
We miss you. Look at me, we miss you. I'm bonded with you. Daisy, because I've been such a huge fan of your career, and I loved everything and love everything about you. When you come back, I want to go to commercial break because, Daisy, I need to find out if it's true, the DM thing, and you tell us the backstory. We'll be right back with Daisy and Richard Marx. Back now with Grammy-winning artist Richard Marx and his amazing wife, Daisy Fuentes. Did we work out the Wi-Fi there? I always say the most successful people have the worst Wi-Fi.
It's true.
Daisy.
True.
Okay, Daisy, in Richard's memoir, he wrote about you, "Never before have I experienced a level of captivation as the one I have with Daisy." I mean, that melts, that's a song. How do you describe it? I mean, you're his muse.
He's amazing, and he really is a real romantic, not just a thing that he does for song. He's very romantic. He's got a beautiful heart, and yes, he really did slip into my DMs.
What did you, Richard, what did you say in the DMs, might I ask?
Actually, we're making so much more of it than it really was. We both followed a common person on Twitter. It was Twitter, actually, and we ended up in this funny thread.
Yeah.
And we sort of found each other again. I hadn't heard about her in a while. She hadn't heard about me in a while. And I remember I always had a crush on her from afar. She's so cool and gorgeous. And so then we started following each other. And I really just it wasn't flirty. It was just like I was doing a show. This is months and months later, or maybe even a year later after we started following each other. And I said, hey, I'm playing a show in LA, and if you're in town, I'd love you to be my guest. Well, she doesn't answer me for like a day or two. She calls her publicist and says, Richard Marx invited me to his show. Can you get me tickets? Because I don't want to ask him for tickets. I want to already have tickets. So when she answered me, she said, I already have tickets. I'll see you there.
Oh, that's a strong woman. Daisy was like, listen, I do remember, I don't know where I saw, an article on you getting married and being together, and I was like, this is a perfect couple. There's something, again, about both of your energy and what you've brought to your love and your careers. But one of the things I didn't know until this commercial break, my husband and I met at Sunset Marquis, a hotel in LA, and that's when he asked me out. That's where you had your first date?
Our first dinner date.
Yeah.
Was
So we share a birthday and we share this hotel?
Come on, we need to hang.
Oh my gosh! Daisy, is there a song that when you say, gosh, honey, can you sing that one for me? Is there a song?
The new one. No, seriously. On my new album, there's a song I wrote about her that I wrote with Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, that's great company.
Always is so special just because of what it was. And I was there when he recorded it. I was there when he wrote it. That's a really special one. But there's so many that I can't really pick one. But if I had to pick a recent one, definitely Always.
I love that. But go back to Burt Bacharach. I mean, talk about, I know you manifest some of these collaborations.
Yeah.
That's a big one to manifest.
I mean, I think that I've manifested people into my path consistently. There's not anyone in music, particularly, who made a real impact on me. Not like a casual fan, but like people who really made an impact on me. Every one of them I've either met, worked with, become friends with. I think I've attracted those people into my life and me into theirs. Wow. Burt Bacharach is a bucket list. Like, I wanted to write a song with him my whole life. And it was our mutual love of Burt Bacharach's music, Daisy's and mine, that a few years ago she said to me, make it happen. Like, you know how to do this.
Yeah.
And within 6 months, I was sitting in his living room and we wrote this beautiful song. And now we're great friends. We talk all the time.
Oh my God.
He just turned 94.
Can we get on a group chat? I want to get a group chat. Well, Daisy, as I said to Richard, I was always and I am a fan. You have just been one of my girl crushes throughout my career. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you for Skyping in.
I love you, baby.